Hi, this is Jesse, and I'm gonna be reading the companies that track you online. Alright, read that off. One of the fastest growing online businesses is a business of spying on the internet. Users by using sophisticated, my bad, software to track movements through the web. So the information can be sold to advertisers. I think that's pretty important right there. So I'm gonna highlight that. I'm gonna highlight in orange because I like orange. Right here. Oh my god. Bam. Orange. I wonder, do they actually pay them for they pay the advertisers? Julia Angwin recently led a team of reporters from the Wall Street Journal in analyzing the tracking software. They discovered that nearly all of the most commonly visited websites gather information in real time about the behavior of online users. Maybe I'm wondering if any site is safe nowadays, and that could mean stuff like Facebook and things like that. MySpace. Nobody uses MySpace anymore though. So stuff like Facebook, Yahoo, and all that stuff, it could be tracking you anywhere. So just get a notepad right here, orange. Bam. Let's see. Put that up here. Put that right here. So the orange will be the things that I think are important. Alright, just stick that like right here. I don't know where to stick that because there's no room to make the damn page larger. Alright, so what was I? Hold on. Just hold on. Alright. So from the interview with Ongwin, how cookies and beacons work. Based on the Wall Street Journal profile of 26-year-old Ashley Hayes Betty and what tracking companies knew about her based on internet usage. The company tracking Ashley knew all of her favorite movies, her age, her hometown, and that she liked quiz and entertainment news. I think that's pretty crazy. I think that's kind of a stalker-ish type of thing. So I'm just gonna change this color right here. No, what color should I do? Red, huh? It's pretty important right here. I think it's kind of crazy that they know all that stuff. Kind of strange to me. It's like a really bold thing right here. I'm gonna underline this part too right here. This part right here. It's kind of crazy. Alright, so I'm gonna read the rest. She was given an ID number which was stored on her computer and something called a cookie. Maybe some people don't know what a cookie is, so I'm just gonna highlight that in yellow. Where'd it go? Cookie. Whatever, it's barely yellow. Alright, so and oftentimes when you visit a website, these cookies are installed without you knowing it. I wonder if people are allowed to do that, or is it illegal to do that? Separately, when she went to some websites, they had a different kind of technology called a beacon. I bet some people won't know what this means either. So I'm just gonna highlight that. I don't know, maybe you're smarter than me and know this, but I don't care. Which is another tracker that tries to figure out what, oh look, there it is right there. this to show that this is the definition. Right here. Bam. So in her case, this beacon was actually seeing her activity around movies, and in particular, she had listed her favorite movies on the website, and it saw that she was typing those in. Where it go? And captured the data and stored it in a profile, which is stored at some mothership where there's a little drawer. I don't know what this says right here. This word right here. This one. I don't know how to pronounce this. Highlight it. Switch to highlight it. I don't know what this means. Or I don't know. It has her ID number, and inside the drawer, again there it is. It says these are her favorite movies, and every time they find more information about her, they add more to the file. I think that's kind of weird. Why would they want to do that? Just to sell her things and stuff like that? I'm just gonna put a note right here, green one. Bam. Just raise it back up and put this like around here. I'm just gonna write, why would they want to track her, not track what she does. On dictionary.com, the site with the most trackers installed among the 50 most popular websites. The one site that installed the most was dictionary.com. A visit to dictionary.com resulted in 234 trackers being installed on our test computer, and only 11 of those were installed by dictionary.com. On privacy concerns, it's totally fair to say the tracking companies don't know your name. But my feeling is if they know everything else about you, does it matter that they don't know your name? I think that's a pretty good question right there. Because it feels intrusive, I don't know what that word means. I like that. Different color because I'm getting bored of yellow. Where'd it go? There it is. Get blue. It feels intrusive. And I don't know what this word means, so I'm just gonna highlight that back to yellow. And I'm underlining it too. Underline it. To have somebody know so much about you, particularly when we do so much online. When I look at my record of my browsing history, or I look at what pages I look at, it really seems to be a record of my thoughts. Every time I have a thought, I take an action online and Google it. So online tracking does build up these incredibly rich desires. A lot of people might not know what this means. Desires right here, so I'm gonna highlight it and I'll underline it too. Underline. Now I highlight it. There we go. I highlighted it. One question is knowing your name the right definition of anonymity? A lot of people might not know what this means either. I definitely do not know what it is. So you guys should tell me what it means, because I'm giving me words I don't know. Right now, that is considered anonymous. If they don't know your name, they are not covered by law that regulate personally identifiable information. That's pretty good that they don't. That means that they're not covered by law. What does that mean? Does it mean like they could get sued or something? I'm just gonna underline this part and write like a little note right here. Red right here. Bam. Uh, can they spell that wrong? They be sued by the government? Crap. Government if they get caught. So that's my question. I'm just gonna highlight this part again. Same color as the note to know that this goes along with this. There we go. On dictionary.com. If it's to dictionary.com, I think this is a pretty big number to me. So I'm gonna highlight this part because it looks pretty important to me. Let's see what color should I put gray. I like that color. I don't know, that seems like a big number to me. Oh, this dictionary.com. You can't go to dictionary.com no more. You're not to use a real dictionary. I'm writing a note that says that. Crap. I'll put this. So I guess that's it. I guess that's it for me. I'll see you later. To anybody who actually watched this. Doubt anybody. Whatever. Bye.